What up? Welcome back to Logix Lens. Today, we're going to talk about Xbox and a recent price increase. For those that don't know, Xbox has just announced recently that in August, they're going to start increasing the prices of their Xbox Series X consoles across a few different countries, none of which is the US. I know most of my watchers are gonna be from the US, so it's not affecting us, but nonetheless, it's affecting us. So let's dive right into it. Microsoft is increasing its Xbox Series X prices in most countries in August, apart from the US, Japan, Chile, Brazil, and Colombia. The Xbox maker is also increasing the monthly prices of its Xbox Game Pass and Xbox Game Pass Ultimate subscriptions for the first time next month, which will see the base pass subscription for console move up to $10.99 a month from $9.99 a month. Now, I know a lot of y'all thinking like, oh, it's $1, whatever, like it's just $1, brokey. But you can't afford an extra dollar. I mean, you're already getting all of these games for $10 a month. The value is still there. Fuck that. The point is, how much more are they making off that $1 a month? Is there anything added to this? What's the reason for the price increase? What am I getting that you need to, just like Netflix, just like everybody else that wants to go up on their subscription prices, I'm feeling like this is a result of everybody wanting to top themselves, especially after I really think that is a big factor into why these decisions are being made. Let me explain. I worked for a company basically delivering a product that you see in all your stores on a day-to-day basis. It's a big brand company. So when I got there, they explained to us how, you know, when COVID hit, a lot of businesses either flopped or they went through the roof. And they told us that their expectations were to lose a lot of sales during COVID because their product didn't seem like something that's viable during that time of, you know, all this going on. Surprisingly, they showed us their numbers and they was like, oh, in COVID, you know, we actually went up in sales, like everything went up and it was great. So since we knew we could do that in COVID, we can do it again in 2020, 2021, 22, we got a top 21. In 23, we got a top 22. You know what I'm saying? So since we could do that at a time of all this disarray and chaos and people losing their jobs, we could do even better when people get back on their feet, right? People had more disposable income. I don't think that's that hard to figure out. Kind of put a rift in things and things were different and it's not something we've seen before, especially people having more disposable income. The company I work for is a more expensive product than their competitors. So people was like, well, I got the disposable income, might as well get the better brand versus the cheaper one. So yeah, that makes sense when you think about it. I had more disposable income, so yes, I did splurge a little bit more on things too. After COVID, all that shit changed. A lot of the inflation is not gone anywhere. This shit ain't better. It's not better. Honestly, COVID was better with money. I'll stay my ass in the house and play my video games, and I wouldn't probably care as much for this dollar increase. Granted, I ain't got the shit anyway, but you get my drift. Let's continue. We've held on our prices for consoles for many years and have adjusted the prices to reflect the competitive conditions in each market, says Carrie Perez, head of communications for Xbox, in a statement to The Verge. Xbox Series X console pricing will largely match the price hike Sony announced for the PS5 last year, with the Xbox Series X moving to $479.99 in the UK, $549.99 across most European markets, $649.99 in Canada, and in Australia it'll be $799.99, starting in August. The Xbox Series S pricing will not be adjusted in any markets, remaining at $299.99. While Xbox Series X pricing adjustments had been expected after Sony's move last year, Xbox chief Phil Spencer also hinted in October that pricing for subscription wouldn't hold forever. Can somebody please explain to me a time where 3 years into a console's cycle that the prices went up and the product has not improved? Yeah, I don't think it's ever happened. I don't see why it would change now. Almost $1,000? Are you kidding me? There's absolutely no justification for this besides we need more money to capitalize on what we accomplished in 2020. There's absolutely no other reason. And the more we just be like, oh well, they need the money, so I guess I'll spend it. Like, is there ever a point where people are gonna say stop? When? You guys did it for the Xbox. When they tried to charge more for Xbox Live, y'all put y'all foot down. Y'all was like, no, absolutely not. This is not what's going on. This is not happening today. Granted, this just got announced yesterday, but I have seen posts on Twitter with people actually justifying this change. So I'm not fully understanding why or what's different. Granted, I don't know how these sales are going on in these countries. My assumption is there's no competition and they're gonna make as much money as they possibly can, which is why these prices, the increase, they can do that. They can do that. You know, it's just you got the PlayStation who did it first. They was like, we're not gonna be the first bad guy, so let's just wait till they do it and then we'll do it. So it's kind of like, well, PlayStation did it, we're gonna do it too. We're not gonna get cheated out of the money that we know people gonna spend regardless. Xbox Game Pass Ultimate and Game Pass for console pricing will increase starting July 6th. Xbox Game Pass Ultimate will move from $14.99 a month to $16.99 a month. The base Xbox Game Pass for console pricing will also move from $9.99 a month to $10.99 a month. Microsoft is not changing PC Game Pass pricing though. If you're an existing Game Pass monthly subscriber, then these new recurring prices won't take effect until August 13th or September 13th in Germany. New Xbox Game Pass members will see the new prices immediately on July 6th. If you're subscribed to Xbox Game Pass through a yearly code, the new pricing won't take effect until you go to renew your subscription. Most markets will be affected by the Xbox Game Pass price increases, with the exception of some Game Pass console pricing, which will remain the same in Norway, Chile, Denmark, Switzerland, and Saudi Arabia. Why don't y'all take a stab at why you think the pricing on the PC for Game Pass isn't going up? Take a guess. I'm just curious. What do you think? Well, let me hear your guess. Because there is competition. PC they know that there's competition. Some of those same games I can get on Steam. There's other options on PC to say, oh no, we can't do that. But once you're on Xbox, you have to. You're gonna get the Game Pass or you're not. You're either gonna buy the games or you're gonna get the Game Pass. So we can go up on those price increases because nobody else is gonna compete with us on our prices for the most part. They know that most people, I ain't gonna say most yet, but it's pretty split on how people are buying digitally versus physically. You know, another problem that we've completely dove headfirst into, just taking buckets and buckets and buckets and buckets of the proverbial comp. I feel like I get a lot of flack from peers and friends and fellow gamers that think that I complain about this stuff too much, or it's just, it is what it is. It's changed. We got to get used to it, blah, blah, blah. But I'm not used to getting fucked. You know what I'm saying? If that's what you're used to, by all means, get on all fours, take it how you live. Y'all know why we here. Thanks for tuning in to Logix Lens, where the gamers win, and I'm out.